Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea and little stinky baby Charlotte, who's eating her disgusting little breakfast as usual. And I'm gonna make my breakfast, but I forgot to break my bread in half, so I had to flip it over halfway through because my brain is not working. I am tired and my life is hard, but look at that avocado, it's pretty fucking perfect. Anyway, I made my avocado salmon egg tomato toast with a shit ton of balsamic glaze on top because it's my favorite, and arugula. Then I headed to therapy where they have now decorated for the harvest season. I did a lot of exploding in there. Then I had cold leftover mashed potatoes and leftover Popeye's chicken for lunch in my car outside the doctor's building because that's where my doctor used to be. And so I went there and I was like, where is my doctor? I couldn't find it. And I walked down all of these little creepy, The Shining hallways and couldn't find her. And then I called and they were like, oh, you're at the wrong building. You have to come to this building. So I drove to a different building and then I finally found it. Then they were like, you have to go back to that other building to get your labs done. And I was like, oh my God. But for everyone who tells me, you need to get your thyroid checked in my comments every damn day, I have been getting my thyroid checked once every 6 months for the last 15 years because I do have hypothyroidism. And I've been on medication for it my whole life. So mind your business. And don't comment on people's bodies. It's not nice. Anyway, I went to Sonic because I was starving. I had a cookie and chili cheese tots, and then I took that Band-Aid off because it left a gross mark. My kitchen is starting to look like a kitchen. I've started to actually unpack things. Amber came home from work, and we made a giant Halloween candy and pretzel mix to put on the front porch because my front door is also broken, so I cannot answer it for trick-or-treaters. This is actually filmed on Halloween, so we were watching the news on Halloween, and then Charlotte got a little bit cold because that was the coldest night we've had, so she laid on top of me. Look at her little haircut, little baby. I don't like Halloween very much because I don't like when people ring my doorbell and I don't like when people knock on my door. It gives me a lot of trauma, like some triggering things happen. Also, just so you know, I bought this on TikTok Shop. It was $2. Does it work? Yes, it works fantastically. I used it for lettuce. It was a little hard to get it out because, the lettuce was wet, but really the cleanup was easy. It's great if you don't want to chop stuff, but let me tell you this. I put it in the dishwasher, top rack. It melted, it shrank, it is now unusable, and I had to throw it away. Do with that information what you will. It's a great deal, and it's really awesome as long as you hand wash it and you're not stupid like me. I loved it when I had it, and I might buy another one. I just will never dishwash it again. Look at how good it does my peppers. I loved it. I'm kind of sad it died. Anyway, we had hamburgers for dinner. Amber grilled out on Halloween. I made some salad prep for my next day's lunch. And then we sat down to watch horror movies. We started watching The Craft because we both love The Craft. Who doesn't love The Craft? It's so good. And then Amber was like, I'm going to bake some more cookies because she bought cookie dough from a girl at work and now we have cookies every single night. And she's like, why do we keep gaining weight? And I'm like, I wonder why. Why do you think? Could it be the late night runs to Sonic? Could it be that we're both happy? Could it be that we make cookies every single night? Anyway, I took a shower, I did my skincare, I did my Babe Lash serum because it works and it's discounted in my bio if you're interested. And I cannot go one Halloween without watching Rocky Horror Picture Show. It is my #1 tradition of my whole life and it was my very first special interest growing up. I'm still obsessed with it and it's one of the only special interests that I get a little bit territorial over, that's not yours, that's mine, because I love it the most. It was also my sexual awakening. Oh, that man. Happy Halloween a week later.